And welcome to another film review tonight. Tonight we're watching Autopsy of Jane, the Autopsy of Jane Doe. Really enjoyed it. I've actually seen this twice actually. So, well, I've not watched it on Blu-ray. I watched it on I like download of course. So the Autopsy of Jane Doe is 2016. I didn't think that was that far back. Heck. Supernatural horror film directed by Andre Uvedal. It stars Brian Cox and Emil Hirsch as father and son coroners who experience supernatural phenomena while examining the body of a unidentified woman, played by Orwell Kelly. She's great, by the way. She plays a great dead body, by the way. She really does. It is Uvedal's first English language film. The film premiered. So directed by Andre, I'll pronounce his name. So Emil Hirsch, Brian Cox and Irwin Caff. So the film was released in 2016, 86 minutes. Box office of 6 million. The corpse of an unidentified young woman is found at the scene of an inexplicable multiple homicide. Sheriff Burke finds no signs of forced entry, and Lieutenant Wade suggests that the victims were trying to escape. Emmy Roberts. Okay, I'll read a bit of the plot. Some of the other plot, bit of the plot. Emma Roberts visits her boyfriend Austin Tilden and his father Tommy, a small-time coroner. Sheriff Burke arrives with the body of Jane Doe and tells Tommy that he needs the cause of death by morning. Austin postpones his date with Emma to help his father, promised to meet her later that evening. Tommy and Austin perform the autopsy and become confused. Her waist shows signs that has worn a corset for most of her life. Time of death is impossible to determine because the lack of rigor mortis and blood starts flowing in her veins suggests that death has just occurred, while the cloudiness of the corpse's eyes suggests she has been dead for several days. There is no eternally visible signs of trauma, but her waist, ankle bones are shattered. Her tongue has been crudely cut out. One of the molars is missing. Her lungs are blackened as though she suffered third-degree burns, and her internal organs reveal numerous scarring from stabs. Jim Sweet, a paralyzing agent native to New Zealand, is found in her stomach. So anyway, so this film I've seen before and I really enjoyed it. So it starts off, like I said, I just read that bit out, but it starts off with a crime scene, of course, with these bodies in this house. There's blood everywhere. So they end up finding the woman's body. No idea who she is, and the body's completely like fine. There's no marks on it. There's no like damaged parts or anything. They end up taking this to the coroner, of course. Father and son who work as a family, morgue. So they do the autopsy on this corpse, and of course the guy, the young kid has got like his girlfriend in it, and she wants him to, I suppose, leave the family business. Of course, he's kind of like, I'm going to tell him. He's trying to, tell him, of course. So anyway, she leaves. Of course, he stays behind, and of course they start doing like autopsy on the body, but then some weird stuff starts happening. They're finding weird stuff in the body. Tooth missing. And it's like, what is going on? It's like that's when the problem starts. That's when the problems start. When they start like doing, cutting the body open and stuff like that. And there's some weird stuff about his body, especially when they pull the skin off it. The film's quite brutal, actually, violent. So when they pull the skin off, you actually see these weird patterns on the skin. It's like, how the hell is this possible? The film's got some creepy ass moments, especially when he's walking down the hall and he's like, he hears this like weird noise and he's walking down the hall. Next to me, he's looking up and there's like a mirror, and you see something standing, like a body just standing there. It's like, holy shit. They have like a cat that lives there, but the cat, anyway, so there's a bit spoilers in this like film. It's a 2016 film, so it doesn't really matter. So one of the cats ends up dead or something. There's no really that seems kind of, that seems kind of like so anyway, like I said, things start to creep, things start happening, and then things start to escalate in this like this morgue. Makes it even worse when the lights go out and stuff, and then these noises and this part was pretty creepy when it first starts going off, where they end up leaving the body because they're like panicking, saying what is going off here. And the doors start opening the where the bodies are. That scene was creepy, actually. That scene was really creepy. And they're both like, oh, let's get the hell out. Even the thing is, Brian Cox's character is like, let's get the hell out of it. Even he was like, common sense like that. Don't care. Let's get the hell out of it. But they end up getting trapped in the morgue. There's like a door they tried to get through, but it's like raining and thundering. You can actually hear the radio and stuff, and it starts like the radio starts acting funny and stuff, and they're trying to escape. It's like thundering. It's like something pushed against the escape or the other to escape. So they can't go up the elevator. So they end up getting stuck down there, and of course they have to find a way to get the hell out of there. So they end up in this room, and of course then this part's creepy where you actually see like that he locks the door. Next bit you see something walking, between you can see something walking. They have this like bell in the dead bodies, and you can actually hear it all the time. It's like creepy as hell. The film was creepy. Anyway, so like I said, there'll be spoilers, and they start to figure out that this person was some kind of like sacrifice as a witch or something like that. It's like, oh shit. And yeah, so, and she wore like a corset. The thing is, her body is so well preserved, it's crazy. And it turns out that she can still feel pain too at the same time. So, yeah, the film's got some creepy ass moments. There's another part where the cat, like, they've got like a pet cat, and the cat dies, and Brian Cox's character has to like put out his measure, and yeah, it's just one of those. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, because the cat belonged to his wife, and yeah, that's pretty sad. That is when part of the family, belongs to, passes away. It's like, yeah. Anyway, so when Catherine Kelly does a good job as the corpse, I admit I was like, when. Yeah, I mean, she does a really good job as being creepy. I'd say that's where her eyes are like white, like fogger, and she's just like, it's creepy. It's like, holy moly. Yeah, like I said, things start to get worse, escalating. They're like, and there's a part in the film right at the end of the film where Brian Cox's character's kind of like, he wants his son to survive. Like he's trying to protect his son. He's like badly injured, and of course, so he starts looking in Jane Doe's eyes, and he starts like, so it happens. So he sacrifices himself so he can survive. Of course, then he ends up like, and this part's pretty cool where she starts like regenerating, like bodies, everything's like her body starts to like heal itself, but then his dad ends up bloody. So his dad ends up on the floor like in agony. His body parts, his bones are like cracking and stuff like that. He's got like injury there, and anyway, he tells his son to kill him, and he does that, of course. And that scene was kind of screwed up because it's like that, all that for nothing. And then this part was pretty freaking crazy. This part where he starts hearing like someone out the the part where they tried to escape before, and all it is, you can actually hear like freaking like an like a you can actually hear like a siren or something. You think it's like, oh, they're here, this like to get out. Anyway, so he thinks he's like safe. Next minute is like, he's trying to freaking, it's like, push it open. He can't get through this like thing. And next minute it's like, oh, the next minute his voice starts changing, like the radio is like, holy shit. And that seems kind of creepy because you think he's safe and he just needs to get through that exit and he's all right. But then next minute the voice changes into like the radio. It's like starts, and it's kind of like holy moly. It's like a screwed up scene, and then he kind of like backs away and says, "What the hell?" And it turns out that this like is like playing games with him. And then Finger's character, Brian Cox's character, like just pops up right behind and scares him and ends up falling to his death. There's another scene in the film where I didn't mention. There's a part in the film where this corpse is falling. They're out next to the elevator, right? And next minute you can hear like the bell. And next minute it's just like darkness. You see this dark, creepy figure walking towards them. Anyway, they end up going. Anyway, so it turns out there's a little bit of a twist there. Anyway, so they end up going for the elevator. Trying up next minute, one of the Finger's characters, Brian Cox's character, got an accident, and he hits it. He thinks, oh, great, Turns out to be the young kid's girlfriend, because he said that beginning of the film. He said that come back later, or she's gonna turn up later on, and then she ends up getting killed. So it's kind of like screwed up there because she ends up getting killed. So when you watch the beginning of the film, mate, it starts to make sense on why these characters turn out dead, because they're like trying to escape this body. And the thing is, why this thing is so well preserved, because it explained it, because so yeah, it's just explained a lot of stuff. It's a really good film. I enjoyed it. The last part was good. The performances are good in the film. So I've got the pros and cons of this. Yeah, the film's got some creepy ass moments. So I was thinking, holy shit. I think the problem is it's only like 1 hour 26 minutes, but however it does a really good job. Anyway, so it's not a massive problem. It's just like one of those like I wish the film was a bit longer than now on 26. But yeah. So the pros and cons. The pros, the acting was good in the film. The actors are good. The characters are good. I like the characters in it. I like the story. It's very creepy. Scary, creepy at the same time. I liked it. What else? The atmosphere is really good. The creepy atmosphere, which I liked. The effects some of the effects are pretty cool. Very cool. The guy who directed it did a really good job. His first like English language movie, which I think was really cool. The guy did a good job actually. The guy did Troll Hunt. I think I saw that once or twice. But I like this movie. I really did like this. I thought it did a really creepy job. The young woman who plays Jane Doe does a really good job. So yeah, I liked her performance. She isn't doing much apart from this, but it's impressive though. Very good. So the cons. I would say it should be. I wish it was longer. It's only 1 hour 26 minutes, but that's not a massive problem. It's not a massive issue. I wish it was like 1 hour 46 minutes, or 1 hour 35, or 1 hour 40. Maybe there'll be an extended version, more full-on crazy, more violent. But this film is actually still violent, especially when they cut the bodies open and they start drilling the skull and stuff. It's like, yeah. So yeah, good film though. So we've got the pros and cons out of this. So yeah, the rating I'm going to give this film is a 4.5 out of 5 because I enjoyed it. A really good film. Yeah, it's a good creepy. I love the atmosphere. It's creepy. The performances are good. So yeah, really good film. So 4.5 out of 5 for the Autopsy of Jane Doe. So before I go off, remember to watch my reaction videos. I'm going to watch my collection too, by the way. So before we go off, let's go to my channel. Let's go, have a nice day, have a nice week. Take care, look at yourself, and enjoy my videos. Thank you for watching. And like I say one more time, remember to subscribe and remember to leave a comment. Thank you for watching.